Hello awesome people, what is going on? It is BradPhusion here and welcome back to more Space Engineers Ascension. So in the last episode we attempted to get this ARC station up and running so we can move it over towards the Somnus base, however we were incapable of moving it. Now my guess is the simple fact that we didn't have enough thrusters to make it move to a noticeable degree, so I've taken the liberty of adding a few more thrusters before recording. However, we are out of platinum, which is required to make the thruster components. So I'm going to do a quick mining session before we resume basically welding here. The only thing we necessarily need is thruster components, and we need 160 of them. So far I've been able to make I think 96 within the station Primetis, and we just need to get these other ones up here and running. The only ones I'm really going to focus on adding more of is the main basically forward and reverse thrusters, so we can actually get up speed and slow down when necessary. Now I have made sure that this base can actually move. I've kind of tested this before recording by trying to rotate the gyroscope as best as I can, and it does move just very slightly. So we're either going to need more gyroscopes, or I'm just going to spend more time turning around, which hopefully once we get lined up we shouldn't really need to do any more turning around. So anyways, let us head back towards Primetis here. Actually no, let's head towards Outpost Alpha, because we do actually have a mining vessel over there ready, and hopefully we can find some platinum in a reasonably short amount of time, and then that will allow us to finish what we need to do, and hopefully at that point the arcs should be movable, at least to a noticeable degree. In any case, I'll probably fast forward. If it does pick up like the slightest amount of speed, I'll be happy, and that way we can just fast forward anyway. So let me go to our Outpost Alpha. Oh, I typed that in wrong. Outpost A, and we'll dial forth like that. I'm going to leave the ship here. It's not really necessary that we transfer it with us. I mean, it's not really needed. Would have liked it if if it actually came up there as platinum, but no, we haven't had any platinum or any luck for platinum. Why is there no gravity here? What is it with the station? Ah, the station's out of power. Well, that's a bit of an issue. Oh, why is the station out of power, I wonder? I mean, I'm pretty sure it had a fair amount of resources within it. I can't control anything. The only thing I can hope to control is you, by turning you on and then letting you semi-auto. Can you actually be controlled to a degree that I can actually do anything with you? Where is your remote control? I can't. No, you are mine. Okay, so it's just me that I'm messing up here. This might be troublesome, because if I can't get this thing up and running, then I am basically screwed. Let me turn on the reactors here. Sweet, we have that at least. Okay. Oh, this is fun. Okay, trying to troubleshoot everything. So, my idea now is to... Okay, release here, dampeners on. Actually, dampeners off and go around like this. Now, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try and push myself towards the vehicle I can actually get within. Okay, yeah, so maybe towards the mining vessel? Or within the big ship, because the big ship has actually turned on and does have gravity in itself. So we're going to play ping pong with my own character here. This will be a hit or miss, basically. I thought I gave this thing so much power before I left. Maybe I'm mistaken about saying that. Anyway, we will try to get this thing again moving forth. We are hitting something, which is not very helpful. What are we actually hitting that's stopping us from getting where we need to get? Ah, potentially you. Well, that's going to be slightly troublesome, maybe. Okay. Because there's no way I can actually think of turning the station on right now, and we can't exactly connect to the Renaissance to turn its gravity field. Actually, why can't we connect to the Renaissance here? Maybe it's, hang on, I'm just going to let myself float there for a few moments. I was thinking maybe because the Renaissance antenna range is really short, but it can't be because it's, you know, obviously I can see it. That's strange. I have no idea why exactly I can't attach... not attach. I'm thinking because it's not friendly. It's neutral, mostly. So that was my fault for not actually assigning to myself. But nonetheless, we'll have to focus on somehow pushing myself towards it, so we can at least do something at that point. Extend its gravity range, and then so on and so forth. Okay, so I'm going to have to just give myself a little nudge, and then go around, I think, is probably the better option here. So there we go, and nudge. Okay, I'm going to have to cut myself off. This is the weirdest way, weirdest thing I've ever had to consider doing, strangely enough. Okay, we're coming up and over. Now, What I need to do is make sure I get the angle right and kind of just put myself downwards and in. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Oh, okay. Sweet. Okay, Renaissance. I'm going to need to use you for a brief moment here. Let me actually control you so I don't have to worry about doing that in the future. There we go. Now I can actually make this mine. I thought I had done that before, but I guess I was wrong with saying that. Okay, so now that's all good. You have... How much power do you have? 8 hours worth of power. I think I can extend the gravity field out just enough to give the main station power. Yeah, no, we could easily do that. Gravity generator. Field width. Is it field width that I need to really worry about? I don't know, it's orientation. Hang on. Your orientation is... It would be depth. Okay. I just need to change the depth and we should be good. So, gravity gen... Change its depth up to 100 meters or so, just so we can at least reach the gate. Fuel time 6 hours. That actually kicks it down quite considerably. Okay, but now we should at least be able to get over towards the gate. I'm going to walk towards the ship just in case something goes at all wrong. I could use the other ship to control, or just to see where the gravity ends. But, why are you out of power? Let me just quickly check. Do you actually have nothing in your reactors here? Did I not actually give this place a launch reactor, or did it only have small ones? It may have only had small reactors, so it may be my... Oh, did you take all the uranium? You did, didn't you? You took all the uranium, I bet. Oh, I can't transfer it out of here anyway. Can I... No, I can't do that, because... Okay, I think I know what happened, though. I'm pretty sure this thing has taken the uranium out of the station and took it in upon itself. Though that doesn't seem to make much sense considering how much it actually has within it. So maybe we did just run out of uranium without thinking. Either way, if we get back to Prometheus, we should be fine to at least come back with some uranium and get everything up and running perfectly fine. A little bit of a scare, not gonna lie, but that was actually a really decent scare. It wasn't... I mean, there was a chance of death, but we kind of counteracted that not so badly. We'll grab out 20, as this will be a station we'll be hopefully using a little bit more on in the future here. And we'll not head towards Arcs, but instead Outpost Alpha. Keep typing that in wrong every single time. There we go. And here we are. Thank goodness for that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get inside you, if I can. Turn you on... Strange? On, okay. Disconnect your connector. Fly you over here, just temporarily, just so you're kind of out of the road. I just don't want you to suck out any more resources if necessary. And now we do need to access, because I believe I can't just straight away transfer because the convey systems are offline. Obviously the station itself is offline. So where did I put the reactors? They were just down a floor, were they not? I believe they were down a floor. Let's go down there and let's check it out. Hopefully we'll find them. Hopefully we'll be able to... Oh no. Renaissance, crap, no, Renaissance won't help me in this situation here. Welder drone. I wish I was faster at doing this. It doesn't have a RC unit, does it? Nope. Ah, my mistake. Well, I kind of messed up there pretty badly. But I don't want to lose the resources, that's the issue I have here. If I get myself quick enough... Okay, we should be fine at least now to do what we need to do here. Haha! I forgot about the gravity not going downwards because of the way the Renaissance is actually set up to handle its own gravity. Okay, just want to catch myself ever so gently and then throw myself up and over the station itself. Okay. I don't want to go too high, because if I go too high, there's a chance I can miss out on the Renaissance's gravity field. Even though I know I can now attach myself to it, and actually I think that might save myself if I do that. Renaissance, gravity generator, field height. Actually, no, not right now. Basically, I want to get above it so I can actually do it properly. I'm messing this up completely because of the situation I am under. That might kill me. Did that not kill me? Did I live? No, I am now floating back around. Why are you not affected by gravity? Oh, wait. No, you're not dead. Or are you dead? It's actually hard to tell. Your legs are kicking, so get down there, boy. And... Safe again. Okay. Let's get down the building once more, and we should be fine to do what we need to do here. I wonder how much health I'm actually left with now after all these shenanigans. We left with 100 health still. Oh, really? I did that again. I was meant to walk straight down, but your character kind of steps back initially. No biggie though. We've done this before. We've done this rodeo many times. Actually, we've done this like twice now. Okay, I need to push you back before pushing you down. Pushing you down right now is pretty damn stupid. Yeah, as long as we land on the roof, we should be fine. Can't believe. Oh, that wasn't necessarily too good. Okay, just down now. Yeah, you should be fine now. I died, but my body's still there. My body is not away. So we are fine for the most part, at least as long as we can retrieve what we need to retrieve initially. Can we spawn back on the medical bay? I know there is one there. There's one on the Renaissance, and there should be one at the station itself, if I remember correctly. Medical... Why is it not coming up as medical room? You'd think it would, being that the fact that I control the area. We'll spawn on this one. This one should be fine enough to hopefully... That wasn't what I wanted. I mean, we're alive, so there's that, but... Okay, let's just get the stuff off my body and not go to the outer reaches where we don't necessarily need to be. Grab this and this. Perfect. I just want to get the station up and running. It's taken me so long to get that done. I figured with the height of being 150 though, you'd think it would reach up to there, but maybe it was just out of the range in its entirely. What? Wait, what was that? In its entirety. Where are the reactors? Oh no, they're upstairs, aren't they? But just by themselves. I assumed that they were down here, connected to everything, but I'm pretty sure I know where they are now. And I'm just being a big doofus for going downstairs initially anyways. They're in here, I think. Yeah, here's one of them. Let's put in 10 into you, and we should be good. Did that not power up everything? Or are you actually turned off? Wait, why would you be turned off for? Why would I turn off the reactor? Off? Why? That's not something I would do. Unless my station's been tampered with, I never would turn off the station unknowingly. Does that mean the other one also can be on? Oh no, you wouldn't have any power, any... Okay, that's strange. I mean, I can understand it turning off, not having any thing, but why would it actually be off in the actual options? Unless I'm just overthinking this and I'm a conspiracy theorist and whatnot, but anyway, we'll grind this down, we'll put this in here. We'll need to make a better system eventually, but for now, as long as this is up and running, I'm okay with that. Let's go with light armor back here, and we'll leave that open actually. Don't really need to worry about that so much. As long as we can access it, I guess we're fine. We'll turn down the Renaissance's gravity field now. It's not exactly necessary that it's so large. Don't know why I keep running around all over the place when I can just access one of these things here. Or even better still, use the antenna connection, but still, whatever. This is taking a lot longer than I had intended for it to actually be. I need to check, though, what the station's life would actually... Oh, maybe it was the field width that I got out of, because I didn't extend all of them initially. But anyways, we'll put this down to 50-50-50. It'll be fine like that. Okay, so everything's up and running. Now we can get back to doing the mining, which is what we intended on doing in the first place. So we do have this mining vessel here that we can utilize, and which is what we will be utilizing. You do have enough power within you, though, do you not? 5 hours or so. That's enough to do a little bit of mining. So let us find some platinum, in which case I will fast forward this. Obviously this will take time, but I'll resume once I get the platinum necessary to continue doing what we were doing initially. See you guys in a second. I'm going to fly over to this one over here. Okay, so we have now returned with a fair amount of platinum on us, so hopefully we're going to get this processed at this station right now. Now I will be using the connectors kind of, I don't think it's for the first time, but I'm hoping that by using it like such, it will automatically process what needs to be processed. Let's give it a shot, shall we? So let's go to, I don't think we have, oh yeah, no, our other camera's on the back side. That isn't really helpful for us at all. But nonetheless, we can actually still come down here and try to dock in manually, at least try to figure out, well actually that was kind of close enough as it was. Okay, everything is now going through, everything is processing. I want to make sure that my, wait, where are they? These here aren't actually collecting anything. I don't think they are, so I don't really think I have to worry about that so much. But, okay, so now everything is going through to the refineries rather nicely. We'll put this one, put some over here as well. We'll put about 15,000 or such, so we can actually speed up the process just a little more. And actually seems like it's going through rather fine. Now, I don't think platinum can be used on the arc furnaces. I'll have to check that myself, but I believe the ship is now empty, so what I'm going to do is going to quickly just disconnect here and fly just away for a brief moment here so we can actually check out everything ourselves and make sure everything is running rather smoothly. Okay, so surprisingly that actually took a lot longer, at least the starting of this video took a lot longer than I was initially expecting. If we go to the arc furnace and the refinery itself, can this actually handle? No, it can't. Okay, that's fine. We now at least have a fair amount processing. I know it's quite loud when I stand next to them, so I'm going to go away for a brief moment here. Now, I'm not entirely too sure how much we need for the thruster components. Actually, we can check that since we're actually here now anyways. Let's go over to production. How much do you need per 0.04? What are we up to right now when it comes to the refineries? 0.04, that's enough to make, how much would that make us? Not 20. A little over, yeah, a little over 20 to 40 or such. And that one's still counting up as well. So we just need a little, just need about 60 or so. So we're kind of almost there actually, which is rather nice. We'll let this process still, obviously, once we take what we need to take, which I'll say that should be hopefully around enough, but we can just simply come back anyways if need be. So things are running rather fine now. Hopefully we can get the thrusters up and going, and then we should be able to make our way back to where we actually need to go. So yay, put this back in here. You can finish doing what you need to do. Hopefully that should be enough. Yes, indeed it is. Quite close actually. Let's see how much we're actually left with. Was that exactly enough? Did I actually 0.08? That's perfection right there basically. Okay. Let's go here, outpost alpha. No, actually not outpost alpha, we need the arcs. Let's go to the arcs and let's get this up and running. Hopefully once we get this moving, I think I'll skip the basically I'll end the episode, and then what I'll end up doing is kind of the next episode I'll start where I'm basically pulling up at Somnus, because I'm pretty sure this journey will take a very long time given the amount of thrusters that we actually have on this thing itself. But so far so good actually. I think things are turning out rather nicely. Actually, I don't know why I didn't put this inside the ship when I had the chance to. Let me just quickly do that now, and then that way it can just get to welding and we'll be good. So there we go, in there, welder, and let's get this welded. And hopefully we'll at least have some decent amount of speeds now. There's one done, I believe. And there's the other, just to make sure. Yes. Okay, sweet. That was kind of disorientating, but nonetheless. So it seems like you guys quite like my Skyrim series that I started the other day as well. I figured since I'm ending the episode anyways, I might as well talk about other stuff. I put up my first video the other day, the what did I call it? The Skyrim Legacy, I believe, or the Forbidden Legacy, with the first episode being Tales of Thorell. It did quite well, surprisingly. I'm really glad everyone's taken to it kind of positively. Or at least not kind of positively, but everyone's taken to it rather positively, and I actually really like that, so thank you. Even though people who are watching that probably aren't watching this, but nonetheless, let me park this on the outside, again, just so we're safe, and so it doesn't actually get damaged in any way. Like such. And let's hope that this actually works. I have a strong feeling that it might not, but we'll see. So, thrust forth. Come on, give us some speed. I know we can make movements. See, if I move my mouse like this, it kind of jerks, which I think is rather strange. Maybe it's stuck in some weird place. I can't explain exactly what I'm talking about here. But it might be stuck on something that's kind of making it still think it's somewhat a station. Because if you look really closely here when I'm kind of jerking this around, I know it's a little disorientating here. Let me move the camera back here. And now, if I start shaking this around, you guys can see that it actually gets smooth movement for a brief moment, but then it gets back to being kind of really jumpy and really weird. But I haven't actually managed to make it move at all, even when thrusting forth like I'm doing right now. It's just taking its time. So yeah, I'm not entirely too sure why that is. I mean, maybe I'm still doing something wrong, maybe I'm doing something wrong, I have no idea. But yeah, I kind of dislike how it's not actually doing anything just yet. I'll figure something out before the next video. It shouldn't take me too long to get done. Let's just get all these just kind of up and running like such, just to make sure that I'm not doing something wrong here. There we go. All thrusting forward should, because it's thrusting faster than, or stronger than what I can normally do just holding down the key myself. Maybe if it should get at least some sort of speed, but it hasn't actually gotten anything at all. So either this is slightly bugged out in some way because it still has some movement to it, but it's just not enough to actually make it move. Anyway, I'll leave this here. I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll have to copy and paste it back into the world because it was initially a station and it messed up in some way. But nonetheless, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay awesome, everyone.